Fuck is that? That's supposed to be Carl? Dear God.
What the hell you doing?
Scaring the birds away.
But I know this guy. Black Sails. What was his name? I can't remember. But he was a cool character there.
Clear to the rally point, dude. See you on the flip.
So I can already tell they improved their scenery. They actually put in some effort to create a more unique landscape rather than the same old roads all over again. Hey, they even created a new intro. After how many years? Very interesting style. Bit like a mix of comic book and video game.
Circle back here when you're done. Be safe.
Why did they bring half-blind Gaby? Shouldn't he watch over his church?
This is gonna work.
What is? Did I miss something? Well, that glass is going to break at some point.
Onward. We'll figure it out.
It's already cracking. So, just one more fall and it's done. Nice. Whoa. This is like the evolution of the show backwards. That glass is going to break, guys. Although I hope it doesn't. That they don't go for that cheap effect. Would actually add something to the show if they don't let it break. Would make the entire season a bit more unpredictable. Pretty much everyone is expecting the glass to break at this point, right? So... they did it! Okay, even though they did a good job at creating tension there, I really wish they hadn't broken the glass. Come back and pick up that spear. Thank you. Good boy. Who is this car substitute, by the way? Did they really have to bring in a new long-haired dude?
I love you. And I always will. I'll keep this till you're ready.
Oh, he's so going to die this season. Come on, guys, just take out these walkers. What's their problem?
We gotta go. Leave the wagon.
Why? Where does that walker come from? Come on.
You're gonna be alright. We'll keep the walkers away.
Oh, now you can.
Get the quick claw and
You could have easily killed them before. Am I actually supposed to know this guy? Because all of them are crying about him. I don't even know his name. Even though they said it earlier, I think.
So soon may I follow. When friendships decay.
That song reminds me of Lord of the
Love
Rings.
circle. The gems drop away.
Like a hobbit singing.
When true hearts
sad
lie
song.
wither.
A shining example of hilltop strength, fundamental decency, even in the face of this terrible tragedy. Cheers, Ken. Rest in peace.
A surprisingly down-to-earth performance from Gregory.
Bless you, Rick Grimes. Thank you.
Bless you, Rick Grimes. Who invited you in?
I'll sit with you if you like.
My son. My son didn't need to die.
No.
That's right.
Maggie thinks she's above the law.
Oh, Gregory, are you really plotting?
I'm speaking plainly because I'm angry. I'm angry to see the lives at the hilltop. Your son's life being treated.
You're
like
angry to see someone else ruling the hilltop. Little prick. Although I like him like this much more than this clownish fool he was in previous seasons.
It looked like someone had defaced Glenn's grave. Maybe just some sort of accident. Kids didn't know any better.
It's a trap, Maggie.
You can't even murder someone, right? I'll know that you did this.
I'll attack you because you got his son killed.
You blame me.
How did you fuck this up, Gregory? How could he fuck up that secret little shank?
I don't want to do this.
Then don't.
People need to understand that at Hilltop, the punishment fits the crime.
What, you going to kill him? Wouldn't that oppose Rick's stance on the entire Negan situation? Oh, good, Gregory.
What you're doing isn't right. Stop it!
Huh? Where did these kids come from?
Get the children back in bed.
Mm-hmm. What about this guy?
Cut him down.
What? This is the end? What about the other guy? I mean, she can't let him live. Okay, so the first episode of a new era. What can you say about it? Well, the writing has definitely improved. The story, the characters all seem much more authentic than in previous seasons. They've also changed the visual presentation a bit, changed the appearance of a couple of characters to make them stand out a bit more, changed the whole environment a bit, make it seem more overgrown, more like nature's taking over. So that's definitely an improvement compared to previous seasons where you would usually just see the same leaf-covered road over and over again. So in that respect, you could call it a good start to this season, but of course it hasn't been perfect. And actually, I wouldn't even call it great. But then again, you couldn't really expect that to happen just because there's a new showrunner. After all, she has worked under the old one for years, so you couldn't really expect a 180 here. And you could actually see that bad influence in those two little action scenes in the museum and on the way back, when they just went for effect rather than originality. But they probably thought they needed some tense moment, seeing as the rest of the episode wasn't too eventful. So they pulled the good old main character's life hangs in the balance card. And then on the way back, that was pretty much typical of what we've seen in the past years on the show. The seasoned veterans of the show just refuse to take down a couple of walkers, which leads to this sneak attack on this random guy. That's just really... it's lame. I mean, at least it was part of some storyline here, because all of that led to Gregory's end, but... which is a shame actually, because I really like this more sinister Gregory. But anyway, it was just the way they did that one scene that was just so uninspired. But besides those two hiccups, it has been a good start for the most part. Of course, too early to say where the road will take us. At this point it could pretty much go either way. Either they will keep improving it or they fall back into old routines. Can't really tell which one it's going to be.